Scorpio, how you doing? Just as I hit record, it is now 12:21, so it's reversal. Something's reversing or reversing. This vehicle is reversing, but is reversed. 12:21, so it might have some relevance to you. But this is from the 15th until the 30th of November for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please make sure that you check out also the recommended readers in the description box below, which is Ramblinmike's Tarot and Wendy Bones, and also the other people that I've also kind of been shouting out over a period of time. If you want to join the new channel, that's everything music production and stuff that I've also got going. There will be things appear here, but there will be a lot on the other channel, which is called Everything, and you can find that in the description as well. So let's see, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on with Scorpio from the 15th until the 30th of November? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from the 15th until the 30th of November. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from the 15th until the 40th of November. Scorpio. Scorpio, please. Thank you. So, someone's going to point out, make a whole point. Someone could have conflict with a mother or grandmother or something to do with someone that's very sharp in their conversation. Someone's going to point out and direct their way out of something. This is directing your way out. This is the Queen of Blades, the Queen of Swords, directing something, paying close attention to fine amounts of detail of information. There might be someone that gathers information a lot in your life that could cause a lot of conflict with you, that makes you work for the energy, because this is resting from it. So it's trying to take a break and a rest from the Queen of Swords energy, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there is a new project that you could be pointing out to people, or someone could be pointing mistakes that let's see, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, because this is correcting. You might be trying to correct things, looking into things to correct them yourselves, crossing the I's, dotting the T's. Might be a business that you might also be looking into, but this would be doing it more efficiently. So there is also working efficiently. But if this is a relationship factor of any kind of past person, then it would be you or them cutting that out. Someone's going to be told to cut it out, is what I'm also hearing. Being told to cut it out. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. From the 15th until the 30th of November. Scorpio. Wow. So you've got, moving on, Six of Blades. You've got a lot of swords. Swords. People have got their swords out. So you've got the Six of Blades. Moving on. It's a bit like stress at work. People trying to point out mistakes to you, though, where it's kind of like, I've got no interest in anybody that's trying to direct me. You might be trying to become a director of your own business, and that you're charting your own course now, because this would be leaving things behind of any kind of cracks that might appear in the surface. So things are being something's appearing now, like it's becoming more stable, like the energy is now more relaxed. You obviously I've been suffering through retrograde, which was in Scorpio, which a lot of people have through the readings as well, where things have been very like slow and then fast and slow and fast. There's a kind of someone that tries to fastly tell you something that of interest, but it's kind of like, I don't have any interest. So someone doesn't have like the time in order to work with the Queen of Wands, but if that Queen of Blades, but if that is your energy, that's you probably trying to become more direct in how you approach things, is more calm but direct. It's like directing things my way and doing things my way and directing my own course and stuff that I want to do. Some of you could be looking into a course or a subject matter, but someone could have a matter, like there's always something to matter, is also what I'm picking. There's always something to matter. What's the matter? What is the matter? Sorry, that's what I'm hearing. What's the matter? You know, that's what I'm hearing. If that's your love partner, then that's kind of like, what's the matter? It's kind of like, because the Queen of Blades can be someone that is very direct in worry. worry, 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 like a worry wart, and it's like, I need to tell you this, and I need to tell you that, and I need to tell you this, and I need to tell you that. Okay, I need to tell you this, I need to tell you that, I need to tell you this, and I need to tell you that, and you're like, oh my god, this is just completely and utterly like draining my energy to the point where I have to take a break and take a rest. So this is also, if it's about a project at work and that this is literally you, then it's just like needing to take breaks between work, because work is here, but there's needing to take break between work. There's break time also, like break time. So you might be going 10, which is the 10. It's an ending to something. 4 to the 6. So there's forward progression. So you've got sign of Pisces, and you've got the devil here. So you've got a lot of major things going on now. So a lot of major things to do with work and finances. You also do have someone around you that could be a mother or grandmother or grandfather for you here, that there's a toxic karmic relationship of family dynamics to do with that. Okay, also could also be involving a Piscean. Okay. But this is my Marty McFly. I'm a fly guy, Marty McFly. Actually, it looks like Marty McFly. Okay, he's like, whoa, bruv, you make me look upside down. So someone's turning things upside down also. So there might be someone that's moving in with you, okay, which would be you then, because this would be a landlord as well. This would be the government or a job. But I'm picking up that you might be taking someone on. So if so, this would be someone that's going to set down the law, which is the terms and conditions of an agreement of how much it would be. So there's that kind of energy too, of how much will it be here, how much. So someone's asking how much is it for this and how much is it for that. So there is somebody also around you that could be worrying about money, which could be also this energy. It can be a reflection of what you're going through, but it's also a reflection of the people that you're connected to, which there is a concern. Someone could always be concerned. I picked that up and I'm going through that myself. Someone's always concerned and concerned and concerned and concerned about what you're doing, Scorpio, and the concern and the concern. There's a concerning energy that's always. It's kind of like when you start to have your own mind and your own like aspect of like, forget the signs, but when you start to think about, okay, I can go forward on this now. It's a really good idea. I've got money. There's stuff coming in. Now I've got a creation. There's stuff that I'm going to build and really like pay attention to myself. There is someone around you, no matter the sign, is of concern. Is someone's always concerned about, or it might be someone's always concerned about your health or your well-being. Health might be an issue. Like you might be paying close attention to your health, but I'm also picking up that there's always a concerning energy that someone wants to know what you're doing with your general life altogether, your well-being, your life, your money, your aspects, your aspirations. There is that energy around you. But this could, like I said, could be a mother or father or someone that you live with or children or something. But this would be your work life. So when we go into your work, it looks really good and that there's prospects of good money, because this is like, well, I can see forward now. I can see clearly now because I have... I can like see into the future. This is like Marty McFly, so it's like a trip back to the future. Someone might be trying to get you back for something, like a payback, or you might have to pay something back. Okay, you might owe something and pay someone back, or something like that. There's a payback, get back kind of energy, or comeback, or making a comeback. Thank you. Making a comeback as well. This is making a comeback. So making it. There you go. So I'm now making things work. I'm making a comeback in something that I'm studying as well. Whatever it is I'm studying and going over and analysing, I'm studying it and I'm making now a profit. This is a profit, because it would be a spiritual profit as well. Okay, so I'm now making a profit is what I'm picking up. So a profit is now being come in, but there is a concerned energy around you that's always concerned about how much profit have you got. Are you making enough? So it might be a general concern within yourself that you might be concerned about how much you're spending and over giving to people, or how much you're receiving back, because there's a lot of giving and a lot of receiving both. This is a one-way street that needs to be two. So it's like also terms and conditions of rent and agreement. So if you're moving or you have moved, these would be landlords or business owners also, of terms and conditions that are set for the future now, which is Piscean energy, which is Marty McFly, right? So terms and conditions are now set course for this Six of Blades to be moving forward now. Like, I haven't got time to deal with any energy that might cause you conflict of concern. I don't want to think about concern. What I need to think about is how you energy shift. So I'm going to do a separate video on energy shifting and how you actually do that, being a Piscean, but how you would do that more frequently to work with your own energy to energy shift. It's so important to shift into the future, okay? But there is an energy that tries to pull your attention here back to like the past. It's like I think so. This has gone on for a long time. This is past stuff where it's like you always try to pull me back to the past of negativity of like, well, I just need to know this and I need to know that. A lot of information could be Libra somewhere, but I need to know this information. I need to know it. And you're like, well, I'm thinking forward here and I want to go forward on this here. But there is an energy around you that also tries to pull you back to thinking negatively, possibly. Okay, negatively. So let's see, because this can be always someone of concern, of worrying about something. Worried, I'm worried if this is going to happen, I'm worried if that's going to happen. If you're generally not ever really worried, but when you interact with someone that is always worried, then trust me, when you're psychic, it's not you, it's them that you can be connected with psychically because they're always worrying. And trust me, when you're a psychic medium, you can really pick up on other people's thoughts. And they get you to think about things of negativity. And you're like, well, am I negative, positive? Or there is also a doctor's appointment or someone worrying about negative or positive. Negative or positive. Possible Capricorn. Negative or positive. That's either negative or positive, like the brain, or like, you know, the energy is either negative or positive. But this can be a doctor's appointment for someone that's seeking someone about negative or positive. Is it negative or positive? That's not everybody, but I am hearing that through this devil energy. So you've got Judgment, you've got Queen of Cups, Queen of Coins, and Judgment. So you've got some major turnarounds of events, big shifts. This is what I'm saying. This is an energy shift. This is a medium, psychic medium, but also lost and found. Like it's lost, profound, and profound. Something's found. Also, someone's going to be found or found out, or something's going to be found out. Is what I'm hearing about a business here. Queen of Coins. It would be to do with money. But this is, or someone that's trying to find out something about what they can do now. Because your path is now clear. Your conscience is clear. Someone's conscience is clear here. Conscience is clear. If you're having conflict with one of these signs, then just go with the story. But someone's conscience is clear. So this would be the all clear. So if you've got any doctor's appointment or anything like that, this would be the all clear. Okay, the all clear. Because this is the all-seeing eye, the oracle as well, so it's the all clear. So this is like detoxing as well of concern. So if anybody in your field is very negative, then this would be you trying to clear that energy and work your way the best that you can through it of negativity. Okay? But there would be, like I said, this is that someone is about to make a big move, a financial move, but also a physical move. Can be physical, metaphysical, because this is like physical, something like a doctor's what I'm picking up. That's why I'm picking up physical, a physical like ailment for some. But this would be a financial, physical move. So it would be a job, literally, or a project. But this might be someone that is moving in with you here, because it would have to, because there is a general energy of someone moving out or moving in. You say, okay, you say what? say what you want, but don't leave me with no direction. So this is accepting someone. So for fresh for sale today, so things are going out fresh for sale. So you're probably selling things and buying things, buying and selling, whatever that is that you do. But this could be where someone's going to be accepted into the family, but this would be terms and conditions of rent and how much is due for food and bills and all that kind of stuff too. So it'd be paying close attention to the amount of money of an exchange here, because there's an exchange. So someone's looking into the exchange rate as well, the exchange rate. So it might be if you've got like distance of travel, there might be an exchange rate that you're looking for of money to do with like dollars or pounds. I mean, I go through that all the time. A lot of people, when I do Patron and things, you know, for me, I barely make anything because everything comes through as dollars. And by the time it goes through to PayPal and then exchanges from PayPal from dollars to pounds, I lose no end. So you know, there is that too. But there is something to do with exchanging, an exchange of energy here, very much so. Exchange. But then you've got the Queen of Cups. You've got the Queen of Coins. Queen of Cups could be same sex, maybe not. But this is accepting, trying to accept someone that's trying to offer someone in. Taking someone in out the cold in this card by paying close attention to, like, listen, I just need your help with something. So someone needs your help, or you're giving someone help. But this is like obviously a lot of love, care and affection, but also some drama that could be appearing around you. There's a lot to do with money and a career that you want to do and that you could well be going on, and you might be really looking into the future of like, well, this could really bring in some good money, like fame and fortune. It really could, but we have to discover it, because whatever that would be, it would either be old or new. But for a lot of you, it is new. Okay, it's like a newborn idea, newborn. Some of you, it could be something to do with pregnancy, because this can be a woman's cycle. So it might be now that there might have been some fear about someone being pregnant, but it's possibly that they're not. Okay. I don't know why I'm picking that up, because that's generally a woman's cycle, right? Because it's birth and rebirth, but there's an idea that's being given to you by spirit that's asking you to pay close attention to it, of what it is that you want and desire, because you've got a very good idea, and to really keep going on it, because it's working out, but it's just taking a lot of work to do it, which means it's going to have to go under the microscope of analysing it and going over facts and figures and making sure that everything is precise. So there's a lot of being precise with what you want and what you don't want in your life, but also to do with work, it would be what's best for you and what's more precise of going over stuff and making sure that everything and the fine details are right. So someone wants to be right all the time, and there's also a conflict around family with that, possibly. But that I'm directing something now. So some of you are looking to be directors. Possible film. I don't know why I'm picking up film director. A film director. But there would be a lot of money that would also be through the devil energy. The hangman and the devil together are really about sacrifice. They're both meaning sacrificial lambs, pretty much, because the devil was sacrificing, right? 1818 on the clock. Piscean energy was the sacrificial lamb. Okay, so there is something that needs attention to. I'm not really picking it up as sacrificing stuff. I just feel like it's kind of like all of the above. There's a lot to do with work. And it's not about sacrificing stuff. It's just more about getting yourself unstuck from situations of concern that someone might always be concerned. And it's like, I stop paying attention to what I'm doing it my way, and it's my way or the highway. And if you're negative in my life, you're out. So that might be a physical get out, or it might just be a physical, I haven't got time. If it's a family member, I ain't got time. I ain't got time to fix the windows. I ain't got time to fix the doors, right? But I haven't got time. I've got to be on time. So looking at time is very important, of where time works for you more in your favour when you're in alignment with everything that you want to do yourselves. So when you're in alignment with your own mind, you'll be able to think clearly to be able to understand what it is that you want to do. So there's a lot of retrogradal energy of it going very direct soon, which is direct. So it's going directing. So looking into a project to do with what you want to do and desire to be yourselves, to direct it further. Someone wants to take it further, which could be going towards something prosperous in a relationship. Possibility if you're in good standing with someone. Someone might want to take things a bit further, is what I'm hearing, like to the next step. To the next step. But I'm also hearing first steps for a child as well. The first steps, because I'm hearing the pitter-patter of feet, right? Because I'm seeing this child in the background that's kind of like giddy. But feeling good about it. Queen of Pentacles would also be a mother, so there is possibility of becoming a mother, or your children are becoming adults or something. I'm also kind of like picking up becoming me again, feeling me again. I think that is a feeling of retrograde that's kind of been very much, well, in the sign of Scorpio, right? I'm sure it was. It's difficult for me, but yeah. So that is there, Scorpio. So we're going to draw one more card. One more card, please, for Scorpio to continue on this. Please, for Scorpio. One more card, please, for Scorpio. Thank you. Wow, there you go. 8 of coins. So it is. It's paying close attention to everything that you're doing. Money is there. It's just an investment. You're just investing into it further. Did you have another 8? No. Yeah. Everything is just, I think it's a lot to do with work, really. A lot to do with it. It's like I'm busy. I don't have time for this. Possible someone directing things their way. Because this can be someone that always wants things their way. But there is like highway here. It's like my way or the highway, because it's one way. So it's like my way or the highway. So I'm going to do things my way now. I don't need to pay attention to anybody else. I'm just going to start doing it my way. And that's it. I don't need to like listen to other people or whatever. I'm just going to do things my way. So there is that energy there too, guys. But it's all coming good because you've got the 8 of coins. So it is about spiritual stuff too. It's listening to yourself on the other side of the veil. But through this card, I can't really pick that one up. But this is picking things up at work. It's picking up. There's things that are now picking up. The workload is now being picked up. Okay, so it's retrograde. It's probably had a bit of a slow period, maybe. If not, you've just got loads of work on and it's just all remaining prosperous for you. But yeah, that energy's there. So if you want to watch the rest of this reading, you can find the links below. That will be over on Patreon or Vimeo. Vimeo, if you don't want to watch Patreon, you can just use this one reading for that. But Vimeo gives you access to 4 different sets of readings. Monthly, bi-weekly is 2 of those, and then the soulmate, what's happening in their life, that reading too. And then possibly something else, hopefully towards the end of the month if I get all these out. But you can also have access to as much as you like over on Patreon. That's why it's more cost effective. But if you don't, you just want to watch me clarify these, we'll clarify it with another deck that will give me a better vision of seeing the second layer of what this is about. But we'll probably draw another card over there just to make it even of what I've been doing with other signs. But I don't know why I needed to do that. So probably draw another 2 cards and then go over everything. But you can find it on Vimeo or Patreon. If you want to join the other channel, that is everything, and that will be music and stuff, but there will be some stuff here too. Personal reading, if you want that, that is in the link, and also along with everything else that you can follow if you wish to. Okay, and the recommended readers too. Okay, alright guys, thanks very much, and I'll hopefully see you again soon. Thanks, Scorpio.